Ladies and gentlemen, many of us had a decision to make this holiday season. We could grind away our lives to get the Kitakami, or convert about $1,800 worth of free XP in order to acquire the Kitakami. I made a different decision. With less than the cost of the Kitakami, I decided to venture forth towards the strange land of North Carolina and visit the North Carolina herself, the Showboat. So we're here today in Wilmington, North Carolina to check out the North Carolina, first of 3 museum ships. We're doing a bit of a whirlwind tour, if you will, of the eastern seaboard of the United States, trying out this museum ship road trip series, if you will, and seeing how you guys do like this series. So stick around as we go aboard the Showboat and check her out, a very unique battleship. So built underneath the Washington Naval Treaty, she is a unique ship in that while she is quite large and mighty, she is rather quite compact, not unlike the Alabama. However, due to an escalator clause, she was able to be equipped with the 9 16-inch guns that you see behind me right now, rather than the 12 14-inch guns she was supposed to be equipped with. You can check out the Florida in-game to see what the North Carolina was originally supposed to be. So join us as we go aboard the North Carolina today and check her out, and stick around for the other ships in this series. I like how their parking lot floods. That's something. I don't know, they always stick these ships in weird places. Like this one's actually not terrible because that's Wilmington right there, so it's not like the Hornet or the Texas that's like, well, the Texas isn't there anymore, but the Hornet's like in the middle of nowhere in Alameda. The Texas was in the middle of nowhere in Galveston. And this is at least on the outskirts of the city, but it's where a parking lot floods when it rains slightly. And look at those 16-inch guns, 16-inch 45 caliber guns. And those are the small ones compared to like the Iowas that are the 50 caliber guns, so the barrels are a little bit longer. Then of course you had the Yamato that had the 18-inch cannons too. That's just nuts to think about how big those guns were. And it feels like there's more deck space here than the Alabama. The Alabama feels very compact. This feels more open. It's really, like, these guns are huge too, these little 5-inch guns. Because like in the game, you look at these and these are small. These are like, you know, the Gearing's guns and stuff. These are puny. In real life, they're massive. Like, look at that. I don't know if you guys can get a good sense of scale of that in the camera, but that always blows me away, how the secondary guns are just massive in real life. In a game, we're like, yeah, no, they're useless because they can't pin 32 millimeters of armor. Again, Sealord for scale. They're massive. They're solid too. Then you gotta cram, I think they had like 20 guys in each turret to load it, which is nuts. Our glorious 40 millimeter Bofors. Swedish goodness. I'll take the camera for inside the turret so you don't have to worry about banging it against anything. Oh, I just smoke it against the railing. Excuse me.
Yeah, so somebody would be in there and they would load up the bullets for that side. Here. Well, this probably wasn't.
There's the hoist. There's the breech. And the ram is somewhere back there. There's some of these panels lit up before, that's new. I did the Texas once and this door was open. I managed to crawl into that part of the turret. Probably wasn't supposed to be there. It's the Alabama, they've got the big rangefinder gone. They pulled it out. Here it's intact. Oh, that's cool. They got the trays in various positions. Oh, hold on. I wonder if that one works. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, yep. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. So it's your size in there. You wouldn't even have to have duct. Hey Terry, make sure you don't hit your head on that. I'm funny, huh?
I guess what?
What? That's what I'm saying. I guess we'll go see the engines first. So how much of this is actually open? Oh, so it's not as open as the Alabama, unfortunately. That's smart. Oh. So it's like ice machinery freon. It's like, oh, it must be pretty cool. 80 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, hey, I'd take that over nothing. I mean, yeah, if you don't want your gunpowder to cook off, that's a pretty smart thing. I didn't see that in any of the other ships. 8 boilers on the battleship, 2 per engine room. Superheated steam, 850 degrees Fahrenheit, 575 psi. That's boiler 7. 80,000 gallons per day. That's some gas mileage right there. So see, like, that's the thing about it in the game. Your ship just, like, it just changes speed like that. When that's just not how it happened in real life. Unless you did some drastic measures, because you gotta, like, all this, that takes time to do anything, right? Oh, the turbines look cool. Again, the pinnacle of human ingenuity is just finding different ways to boil water more efficiently to make it turn a turbine like that. Looks, you see over here, you see the fins in the turbine? Yeah. It's crazy how advanced this is. Like, this technology is almost 100 years old and it's super complicated. That's just crazy to me. I don't know if I can even fit right there. Look, someone's gotta like crawl back there sometimes and stuff. That's crazy. But the ship's huge, but it's still crammed on the inside. Ow. Treaty ships be like. General Electric, making everything from your blender to battleships transmissions to guided cruise missiles. What don't they do? You know, my dad's a chief engineer, and I think I know where he gets his ADHD from, looking at this panel. All he has to do is deal with diesel engines, none of this stuff. So another thing too is that, like, you don't really get that in game, but like when you give the order to increase your ship's speed, and like, you know, you throw the indicator on the bridge, that doesn't actually do anything. That just tells these guys to, hey, make the ship go faster, please. Ooh. Ooh. That's a cool little cheat sheet.
See this right here?
And here's the shaft tachometer right here, or revolution indicator. I'm gonna call it a tachometer because that's what's called on the cars. Are these buttons? Oh, oh. Someone's gonna get mad that I'm pushing the button. It's leg day today and tomorrow. The engine room comes down to the butcher shop. That's interesting. Ooh. That looks really good. It's not real, but it looks really good. There's a bunch of the galley stuff just missing on that side. Maybe you just expect more stuff like this over there. I guess there's only so much they can get. My sister's not here, so I gotta make up for the touching things that shouldn't be touched and opening things that shouldn't be opened. Great podcast. Scullery. You know, that looks not a whole unlike like the same type of stuff they have in the school's cafeteria today. Probably the same vintage, because, yeah, public school funding doesn't exist. It probably is. I like they use cutouts and not freakishly weird mannequins for their sailor stand-ins. I appreciate that, because those mannequins freak me out. If you guys haven't seen the Alabama video, the kid video. Again, I wonder if people were really that smaller back in the day, or that's just the only uniforms they could get afterwards.
Have you seen the ship?
What?
Have you seen the ship?
How small it is? Yeah. So you think they're just smaller? I know I'm fat. You don't have to tell me that. Like, look at this. Like look at this guy on the ground. You got like 2 foot of clearance. I could not.
My size.
Yeah, again, you're you size, not me size. Oh look, a shoe shop, Cobbler Shop. That's nice. Service was free except for repairs such as half soles, rubbers, and leather heels. Laundry wash. It's like they don't look that small. They just look like they're in shape in that picture. I mean, they're like, what, a little bit higher than, a little bit taller? Oh. No way. Because that picture, he's like, half his head goes over that washing machine. And like, I'm like, that doesn't even reach my nipple. No way. Oh, it might have been this one right here. Maybe. I don't know. Unless that guy's just really short. Nah. So, look at that guy on the, look how short that guy on the end is. Because his head like barely reaches that top rack. Like, I can see over that from here already. Maybe they were just skinnier back in the day. And shorter too. It's before we all had McDonald's and stuff. So you just leave everyone's clothes out like that? Man, I feel like that would lead to some trust issues. Well, I guess you better not have any if you're on the ship with them. Stuck on the ship with them for a couple of months or years. Check out the steer. Oh, that's a ladder. Gently give me the $2,000 camera. That's a steep one. Steering gears, the things that keep getting knocked out when you eat too many torpedoes, fellas. So these are 2 giant hydraulic rams that turn the 2 rudders. First battleship with twin rudders, that's right. All the dreadnoughts had single rudders. Of course, that's right. The museum knows what it's talking about. Look at that. That's huge. Hand for reference. Golly. That's crazy. And then the rudders on like the Nimitz and the Ford class carriers are bigger than this. That's nuts. It's nuts. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Because it's a nut. That sounded important. Well, surely they would not leave this to where an idiot like me can do something. Yeah. Oh, time to leave. Okay, I gotta see if that moves now. Nope. That's idiot proofed. Oh. Oh yeah, look, it's actually turning the Oh. So is that Oh my God, that's heavy. Yeah, that's. Oh no, that's not bad when you get it going. Jeez. Yeah, that's not too bad. I was doing it with one hand earlier, but I mean that's. You gotta. Oh, look, you have a compass here too. I wonder if that's accurate. Oh look, they're divided up, unlike on the Kid where there's no, absolutely no privacy. Oh, those are, oh yeah. Yeah. That's why they're called, they say blue, but they're red. Oh, we were wondering why in the Alabama, and I remember there was some reason why. But yeah, because the ship was designed in the 30s, they thought, I guess blue would be the better dark light, but it turned out red in the 40s was the light color they went with. So they, they went with the red bulbs instead of the blue bulbs. Huh. Wow. They could just paint over the globe if it was too bright. Huh. I knew there was some story like that behind those. bulbs. That's where they would actually, oh yeah, it is. Look at that old light. Oh, that's the actual operating room, okay. I guess this is just where they dress the patients up. Didn't know they had a flat screen in the 40s. That's something, all right. Need a can of Rust-Oleum here. A can or two. All this though, still not as bad as the Texas was a few years ago. It's crazy, you see all this in game, and it's just like the, you know, it's on your ship and it's so small you don't even really think about it, but like, this isn't small, this is huge. And you get a much better appreciation of that when you come check out these ships in real life, which is what I encourage you guys to do if you have the chance to. Helps them out too. This is the smoke funnel right here, one of the two smoke funnels. Again, in a game that doesn't even look that big, but this is massive. Wow. That's nuts. You don't get a sense of scale like that in game. Let's go check out the bridge now. So this is at least a 20-point commander. Let's see if this. Ow. I'm glad you're not claustrophobic, Terry. And there's probably still like 10 guys in here, I bet. Look at the fire control radar over there. Here's the CIC. I was wondering where it's at. I'm surprised it's not below decks like the Alabamas. That's a bold choice. Oh, what? You can actually go in here. That is rare that these bridges are actually open. Wow. Doesn't say I can't sit in it. Doesn't say that I can't sit in it.
No, we're going to sail.
Okay, but it doesn't turn that easy.
We're going to sail. We need a bomb. Here.
Look, this is how you call probably other parts of the ship.
Ooh. No. They knew. They knew. That's cool. Like not nine out of 10. Most of the ships I go to, you can't even go on the bridge. They have it like walled off. You see through a little thing of plexiglass. That's cool that it's open there. I really like that. And you got this whole Cofferdam around the ship where they can drain it if they need to work on it. That's why they painted the hull on the bottom not that long ago. It's pretty cool. It's actually sitting in mud. It's a better shot of that Cofferdam they have around her. Really ingenious way to keep the ship in a controllable state of water, at least. It's kind of like a permanent dry dock around your ship. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching till the end of the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and let me know that you enjoy this type of content so we know to do more of it. And be sure, if you're in North Carolina, around Wilmington, come check out the North Carolina Showboat herself. And with that, hope you guys stick around for our next installation of our East Coast Museum ship road trip. Hope to see you guys in the next one.